Hello, people of the universe. Today, or right now, I am not really going to do an old craft thing, as you can see from the title. This is actually going to be a Minecraft tutorials thing. Um, I decided that most of our viewers here do not know much about Minecraft, and because of that, are kind of just going along with the jokes I make during my videos, or they're just sitting there wondering, like, what? I don't know how to do that. Why do you guys need to do that? So, I'm here to the rescue. Also, this is for people who don't know how to play but really want to play. Okay, so first we are going to go over swords. Hold on a second while I go close the door. Don't want to wake the others, now do we? Okay, so back to swords. No, thought I heard something outside. Anyway, okay, I'm scared. Hold on. One of those times where you close the door so that you can't see what's out there and you swear to God there's something out there. I'm gonna pee my pants if that door opens. Anyway, um, so we're gonna start out with swords. Now, as you saw in this chest here, I have the entire thing of swords. Right now, I am on peaceful, so I will go into that once I go over the mobs. So, to start off, the swords have to be the most commonly used weapon in the Minecraft or in Minecraft. Um, this is how you craft them. The diamond swords in here. Um, a wooden sword can deal 5 points of damage, or a wooden sword deals 5 points of damage. Stone sword 6, iron sword 7s, golden sword 5, like the wooden sword, or diamond sword of 8. Most people go for the diamond sword. However, it doesn't really um, give you much for the fact of, or however, it's a little bit expensive. The fact that it's made out of diamonds. Diamonds um, are the most rare block in Minecraft, and therefore kind of expensive. One of the most rare block. The actually most rare block is emerald. Anyway, um, the different swords do have different durabilities. Um, you know what? I'm trying to do it from the book, but that's just taking up all my time. I'm gonna do it from scratch. They do have different durabilities. The diamond sword's durability is not shown here because I have to use it first. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Okay, let me just do slash spawn point slash game rule keep inventory true. This way I can go off and search. Okay. So let's do this. Mode 0. Don't want you. I already have enough leather in one of those other chests. Don't need beef. We're heading back into game mode 2 after this. Okay. Ah, that wasn't very far at all now, was it? Oh well. Okay, so The wooden sword has up to 59 durability. The stone sword 131, iron sword 250, golden sword 32, which is surprisingly less than the wooden sword, which is why people don't use gold as much, and the diamond sword 1561. Yeah, that's a huge jump from that maximum. Um, However, the one people use the most is this because it's the easiest to repair and you don't have to wait a short amount of time to repair it. Um, so yeah. Um, the swords, as I said, are the most commonly used short range weapon. They can help you out in very big situations. They also have a long range here of different enchantments. So that is very useful when when going against in PvP or many others. Let me get rid of these now. Okay, the next thing we have is the bow. I do have the crafting recipes here. In order to make a wooden sword, this one is the least expensive. It takes one stick and two wooden planks, and you will get one of these. Stone sword, one stick. All of them take one stick. One stick and two cobblestone. Iron, one stick and two iron ingots. Gold, two sticks and two gold, or one stick and two gold ingots. Diamond, one stick and two diamonds. Bow is the only um the only short or long range weapon in the game so far. I'm not sure if they're going to plan on adding any more in the later updates, like far later. That's their prerogative. But in order to craft this, you're going to need 3 sticks in this shape and 3 string. And this will get you 1 bow. Now, here's the difference. In creative mode, whether you have any arrows or not, it will allow you to shoot the arrows. However, if I head into game mode 0 right now, it's not letting me do anything. So that's why you're going to need some of these. To make an arrow, you need 1 feather, 1 stick, and 1 flint, and that will get you a stack of 4 arrows. A stack of 4 arrows, or a stack, or by getting 16 of each of these and putting them in this order, you can get 1 full stack of arrows, which can be useful when you need to shoot down a skeleton right there. Okay, I think we've had just about enough of this. Why did I just lag out there? There shall be no lagging out in this game. Can we? Actually. Okay. Well, we head back on over here. The hand. Hand does, I think, 1 point of damage per thing, which is why you will get these plus how many ever attack damage on the swords. That tells you how many more points of damage it will do compared to what you have now, or what your hand is. Now, there's many other weapons that you can use in the Minecraft universe. For example, TNT, flint and steel, and anvil. The TNT does require flint and steel, so you want to make these before you can make these. Gunpowder is normally found by either killing witches or creepers, which I will get to in the mobs sections. Now, here are the crafting recipes. To make a TNT, you are going to need 5 gunpowder and 4 sand. Put them like this, and you get 1 of these. You're going to need a flint and steel to activate it. So in order to make a flint and steel, you're going to need 1 iron ingot and 1 flint. Now, if I grab some of these and I fly far, far, far away from my little area there. Now we back the heck away from there. And as you can see, it just blew a gigantic crater in the area. Hey, look, I found some experience. Mine now. So yeah, that's just... Oh, sugar plums. I forgot to tell you about the flint and steel. Flint and steel does have a durability, believe it or not. Game mode 0. Game mode 1. Flint and steel has a durability of 64, which means you can use it 64 times in survival mode. Yeah, durability only goes down in survival mode, which is why I keep switching back and forth. Before you have to stop using it, or until it goes. Yeah. Next, we have the armor. Now, to test these out, I am going to be doing this. Game mode 0. How am I going to do this? To craft all of these, you are going to need 24 of each and every, not that chest, one of these. There is another 5th one, which is called which is a chainmail or one. However, it is not craftable at all anymore, really. With the new 1.8 update, which requires name IDs instead of number IDs to use the /give command, you can no longer get fire, which is originally an item used to craft chainmail. Chainmail is no longer accessible in the game itself, so oh god, hold on. I honestly have no clue why I'm so paranoid. There's something that's gonna walk through the door. No, that's not why I said hold on. I said hold on because the lizard lights, which are behind me, for my father, they turn off every 10 o'clock, I think, and at the time of recording, it's 11:38. So, yeah. So, back to doing this. What was I talking about? Oh, right. Chainmail is no longer accessible in the game itself due to fire not being accessible at all. Therefore, I left that out of the tutorial here. Normally, it would have 1 armor point more than this. It has the same, I believe the same, durability as its sword counterparts. Onto the mobs. Oh boy. Game mode 1. First, we are going to start with the passive mobs. Oh, I labeled those incorrectly. Okay, first we are going to be starting with the hostile mobs. Now I'm going to go far away for these because some of them have pretty interesting abilities, I'm going to say. Oh, right. First, we have the Blaze. Let me give myself a whole bunch of resistance so I can go into game mode and it won't do anything. Slash effect. I'm going to give fire resistance for some of them. Game mode. Wait. Game rule mob griefing false. This way, ghast explosion, creeper explosion won't harm me. Game rule do fire tick false. This way, it won't burn. Okay, so / game mode 0. Now the blaze here you see is a, well, it should be a, oh, it should be a, hold on, let me get to a spot where I can demonstrate this. Over here, Blazy. Hey, Blaze. Ugh. I feel like I'm speaking to the wall here. Blaze, up here. Yoo-hoo! Okay. The Blaze is a flying hostile mob normally found in the Nether, which can be gotten to if you take 14 obsidian and put it in a rectangle shape. As long as there is a 6-block gap in the middle, you can actually make it whatever shape you want, but that's the default. The portal must be opened by using a flint and steel against the obsidian. Obsidian is incredibly hard to mine, which is why I strongly suggest you use it, or you try mining it using a diamond pickaxe. Otherwise, every other pickaxe is just gonna go and break. Hold on. This way I can kill him easier. So they are found in the Nether. They will shoot 3 fire charges at you, which will put fire on you, which every tick until either you step in water every 10 ticks, I think, or you drink a fire resistance potion or a golden apple. That's one of the things I forgot. I'll have to go through those with you guys after this. It will keep doing fire damage. Let me just up and out him. On certain occasions, blazes tend to drop blaze rods, which can be used to create brewing stands, which will allow you to make potions, which I will not get into in this video. And are also just pretty cool. I use them to rename them for keys to lock, or for lock trapped chests. However, I won't be going over that with you right now. Probably in a later video, if I haven't gone over it already with you. Let's see. Effect. Me. Minecraft saturation 9999255. That's why I have full health all the time. Okay, up next we have the ghast. This one also... Dang. This one also spawns in the Nether and is also a flying one. However, it shoots gigantic fire charges at you, which not only deal fire damage to you, but it also deals explosion damage along with fall damage from wherever you happen to fall from, if it's a good height on the others. Upon death, they will drop 1 ghast tear, which you can use also for brewing. Now, witches are a passive mob, which will use the different potions against you. They will give you slowness, as you see this thing just gave me. They will give you poison, or just throw potions of harming at you. They're just doing something downstairs. Um, they're somewhat hard to kill, even if you have full set of diamond armor and diamond sword and bows, and you cannot harm them with fire, as they will just drink a fire resistance potion. Upon death, they will either drop blaze rod, stick, redstone, gunpowder, sugar, or a glass bottle. Up next is the cave, or actually, I'm going to do spider first. The spider here will only attack during the night, so if I go time, set, night, and there he goes. He will start to attack. Upon death, sometimes he will, or they will drop 0 to 3 string at a time, which makes them a very reliable source, or which gives them a reliable source in making bows. You can also get string by destroying cobwebs found inside mine shafts or libraries, but those are hard to find. Why is the gas tier here? I thought I threw this over here. The cave spider is somewhat similar, however, sometimes they also drop spider eyes, which can be used for brewing or potions, of course. Except sometimes upon them hitting you, they will inflict you with the poison effect, which deals damage to you every tick, depending how long it is. Up next is the silverfish. These things will only out. These things are extremely hard to hit, will not stop following you around, are super fast to keep a pace with you, and hide in mine shafts and other things, hiding in the stone blocks around. Ow, do not hurt me, you stupid silverfish. Thank you. These, I believe, do not drop anything upon death. The Guardians are one that was added into the newly made 1.8 update. They do that thing. You can hit them, but it's best to hit them when their spikes are not, when those orange things are not out. Otherwise, it'll hurt you back. They will drop a prismarine shard, crystal, or what was the other thing? I forget the other thing. But they can be used to make many different things, including sea lanterns, which can be made with prismarine crystals and a glowstone block or dust. I'm not sure. Up next is skeleton. Now, this and the zombie both burn in the daytime, so I'm going to bring these guys out, or I'm going to set it tonight. Now, the skeleton is one of your average ones that you find in the overworld and will shoot arrows at you relentlessly. Stop it. Stab it. Upon death, they will drop a certain 0 to 3 arrows and sometimes a bow, and also sometimes whatever arm or a piece of the armor they happen to be wearing, if it is a full moon or on hard difficulty. Now, zombies are like that in a way, except they come right up at you. Upon death, they will sometimes they will drop 0 to 5 pieces of rotten flesh, sometimes a carrot, sometimes an iron ingot, sometimes a poisonous potato. Yes, you heard me right. Poisonous potato. However, unlike the skeletons, the zombies can hold weapons such as shovels or swords. So when these spawn, you want to be careful, as they do double damage, and some of them have more speed. Now, this next one is the Enderman, and will immediately teleport the moment it's set out in daylight. So I'm going to do it here. Never look into an Enderman's eyes if you happen to see one in another survival world. If you do, it'll become hostile like that, teleport around, and try to eat your face off. Upon death, it'll drop one Ender Pearl, which you can then use to teleport. Let me times that day. Okay, this next one is the slime. Apparently, I got the medium-sized ones, but there are 3 sizes: small, medium, and large. Each one can, or every time you kill a small, or a large, or medium one, or every time you kill a large one, it could split into 3 or 4 medium ones, and the medium ones will split into 4 small ones. Only the large and medium ones deal damage. The large one dealing 2 points of damage or 1 heart, and the medium dealing 1 point of damage. Unless you're on hard, which in that case they both deal 5. Slime balls can be used to create sticky pistons, which I will go over in my Minecraft tutorial redstone bit. And they're also just fun. And last but not least, the ever iconed creeper. Now, this thing will chase you around. Big, it's green, it's skinny, and it wants to eat your face off. Okay, not really. It just wants to blow it off the face of the earth. These things will, when they get close to you, start to explode, emitting a 3-second play sound of tss, which sounds like the sound TNT plays when its fuse has been lit. Did that thing stop following me? Okay, good. I can set it back to peaceful because all the other ones are neutral or passive, which won't despawn afterwards. Those things are called, or they will chase you around until they explode. They will leave a crater in it unless you happen to have cheats on and have game rule mob griefing off or set to false. Now, sometimes if they are near struck lightning, or there is a 0.5% chance of them spawning like this, there will be a charged creeper. These things will happen to have a blue aurora type thing, or however you say it. Don't judge me. Around them, and will do twice the big crater, twice as much damage, and basically they're just a pain in the butt. As of 1.8, you can now get heads from the different mobs, except for Enderman, pig, sheep. You can get them from other creepers, skeletons, zombies, and wither skeletons. You can also get a player head if any on a server players happen to get killed by a charged creeper. Okay, why don't we move on to our passive mobs. These mobs are mobs that don't at all hurt you and are just sitting there being themselves in the world. However, killing them is actually necessary to living in this game, as they give you food and the necessary materials in making items. The first one we have here is the pig. Now, the pig is that thing. A fun fact, the creeper was actually an attempt, or Notch's first attempt, to create the pig. But when a code mess up went wrong, he said he was going to keep it in. Upon death, pigs will drop 0 to 5 pork chops, which you can then cook in a furnace, which I will explain in a later video. To create cooked pork chop. These will fill your hunger bar down here, which mine is not emptying because I have saturation on, but that will empty gradually. Your hunger, when the bar is empty, will start to take away your health. point at a time. However, it will not take it down below half a heart or that, which makes you very vulnerable to the different enemies while you're hungry. Sheep come in various different colors, and a cool fun fact about them: if you get a spawn egg of sheep and have it named _Jeb with no capitals at all and no spaces, or you find a name tag and name a sheep that, its colors will start to scroll going rainbow. However, I've already mentioned this in another video actually, but you cannot get whatever wool color it stops on when you kill it by killing it. It'll just drop it as if it was the wool that you would have gotten if you had never named it. With the 1.8 update, upon death, it'll drop either 0 to 3 pieces of whatever wool color it is, and 0 to 5 pieces of raw mutton. Cows are rather interesting. Hold on, I forgot one. Did I? Yeah, I did. So cows are only one of the variants of the different cow type thing. Cows can be right-clicked if you're from behind them on their udder there. Why are you looking at my udders? What you just said? Anyway, cows can be right-clicked with an empty bucket, which, again, I will talk about in a later video. They can be right-clicked with a bucket to receive milk, which will wear off all effects of any potions. Upon death, cows can drop 0 to 4 pieces of beef and or 0 to 3 pieces of leather. Mushrooms are the second type of variant in the cow family. Right-clicking their udders with a bowl will get you mushroom stew. However, you can simply make this by getting a crafting table with a mushroom found in mycelium or in the jungle biomes and a bowl. Upon death, they will give you the same things as cows. Chicken. These ones are rather interesting. These ones can, at random ticks, most likely 5 seconds apart, will lay eggs, which you can use to cook, to make cakes. Get back here, chicken. Where'd you go? Where did? Oh, there you are. And also take no fall damage due to them just needing to flap their wings. Upon death, chickens will drop 0 to 3 pieces of chicken or 2 feathers. Now, squids are rather special. Squids can only be found in water because they're squids. They really don't do much else but float there. Seriously, that's all you do. Yep, good. Anyway, upon death, they will drop 0 to 4 pieces of ink stack, which can be used to dye wool or to create book and quill. There are many other uses, but I will not really get into detail with that. The next is rabbit. Put in with the 1.8 update, rabbits are rather cute little animals and will follow you around if you have a carrot in hand. You can tame them with this, but it's hard. Also, they may not respond to it and will only go into breeding mode. You know you have tamed one when it will follow you around whether you have a carrot or not. Upon death, sometimes they will drop rabbit's foot, rabbit meat, or rabbit hide. These all drop 0 to 3. The next is the horse. The horse was added with the 1.6 update or the horse update and can be tamed. Donkeys like this one can or horses can have diamond horse or can have any or horse armor of iron, gold, or diamond, upping their strength. They will take damage instead of you if you are on one. In order to ride one when they're tamed, you must have a saddle on them. Okay then. However, donkeys are different. Donkeys, instead of diamond armor, or instead of armor, will be able to have chests or trap chests placed on them, making them a more effective means of transporting goods. This is especially useful if you are riding one to a cave, or if you're riding one to a cave and you want to get out of there as soon as, or what am I talking about? You get the point. Upon death, horses and donkeys will give you 0 to 3 leather. Finally, on our list of the passive mobs, we have the ocelot. These normally only spawn in the jungle area and have a 2.5 chance of spawning with babies. I happen to get lucky here and they spawned with babies. Ocelots can be tamed with raw fish and ocelots can be tamed with raw fish, and they will change their texture when you know they have been changed or tamed. Once you tame them, you can right-click them with an empty hand, and they will sit down. They have a tendency, when tamed, to sit on beds, crafting tables, furnaces, and chests, making them not usable, unusable, I can't think of the word, until they get off it. This can easily be done by attaching lead to them. Again, we'll talk about it at a later time. And moving them away. And then right-clicking them to make them sit. And finally, in our combat thing, we have the neutral mobs. Neutral mobs are mobs that don't really have any effect on you if you leave them alone or if you just let them sit there, but can be either pestering or will become hostile if you do attack. Oh god. Was it Pig Zombie? That's what it was. Pig Zombie. Okay. Let's summon Pig Zombie. So, zombie pigmen are always equipped with gold swords, making them deal 4 bits of damage. Right now, he is in neutral mode, or passive. But when he hits you, or when you hit him, he will start to chase after you. And, ow, 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 stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it. Upon death, oh god. Upon death, they will drop the same amount of rotten flesh as zombies, and can drop a golden nugget. Or they can also drop a golden sword with low durability, making them a useful mob for gathering more weapons. However, they can only be found in the Nether. Up next is the villager. Villagers are normally only found in, well, villages. Many of them have many different occupations, which allow you to trade with them to get emeralds or to use emeralds. This is really only their main purpose for now. And they haven't gotten any noise until the 1.5 update. Villagers are protected by iron golems, which at the moment I don't really want to put into my list because they're a pain in the butt to summon. So that's basically just about it for the villager. The white villager, however, the one dressed in white, this one's dressed in like a purple pinkish. The white one has been dubbed Dr. Trayoris by the popular YouTuber, The Diamond Minecart. I don't want to have to do this. Up next, we have the wolf. Like the ocelot, the wolf won't really do anything. You can tame them with a bone. And in the same way, will change texture. Their eyes will become saddened a little, like loyal. And they will have a color. Now, or used to be red in older versions, but as of the 1.8 update, will have an orange collar. Upon hit, however, their eyes or their texture will change and go red, and they will start attacking you. I don't think I have to spawn this one in this area. Maybe I do. I just heard one. Up next, we have the bat. This one just really flies around and is pesky at times. So, sometimes you want to just get him out of the way and stop pestering you. I said, get them out of the way and stop pestering you. Just killed a bunch of bats. Anyway, guys, thanks for seeing this tutorial. If you like this video and all the other ones I made, please click that like and that subscribe button, and I will see you later. Also, I will be doing more Minecraft tutorials on many different subjects, so you can stay tuned if you still want more. And, yeah. Bye-bye.